Shalom. Related to news stuff. ABC. These ABC News. 40-foot tree, national Christmas tree, was toppled near the White House by a strong gust of wind. But the National Park Service official says they're hopeful they will be able to hold the annual tree lighting service. So that's symbolic, man. So I will not, what that scripture says, I will not honor your feast days and assemblies. So I will despise your feast days and assemblies. Leaves in Jeremiah 10. So that's how our Lord feels about this Christmas tree. That goes to Nimrod Samareus, which he had an ancestral affair, and Nimrod Samareus and their son, what's his name? So let me see. Strong wind. Shalak. Then you have Samareus, Nimrod, and Tammuz. That's who that was, Tammuz. And you have right here relating to Rosalind Carter memorial service relating to her husband here. This is just various news reports. 12 hostages in the Red Cross custody on their way towards Israeli territory. IDF, which is the Israeli Defense Forces. Shalakia for the pause because somebody's nearby, so I was trying to watch what they were doing. So former ladies relating to this funeral, high up political officials relating to it: the Bidens, the Obamas, Laura Bush, Hillary Clinton, Lady Jill Biden, relating to honoring the Carter's his wife. Carter's probably one of the oldest presidents still alive, so, Police issue a warning ahead of the Rockefeller Center tree lighting event. And that relates to really the protests, man, because of the protests been relating to the pro-Palestinians. They pretty much disrupted, different the Macy's parade and different things. So it's given a warning that it could be some interruption relating to this holiday period, which is in a few weeks, Christmas. This news reports, Hunter Biden agrees to appear before the House Oversight Committee, but only in the public. Lawyer says. This was relating to, rescuers attempt to free 41 Indian workers trapped in a collapsed mountain tunnel for more than 2 weeks, right here. So this is ABC various reports, using for educational purposes only, for educational use only. you have, let me see, a New York prosecutor moves to vacate conviction of 2 men that spent more than 20 years in prison after being convicted in the 90s in separate murder cases. And we know that scripture talks about they should be locked in the prison cages, you know what I mean? It's part of the curses, man. A lot of those guys are innocent. You know, they were guilty. They were proven guilty before they could be actually, you know, they were proven guilty when they were innocent, man. You know what I mean? So you have a lot of guys in the prison system, man, that are actually innocent, man. But under the curses, let me get that real quick. And 22. But this is a people robbed and spoiled. They are all of them snared in holes, and they are hid in prison houses. And they are a prey, and none shall and none deliver. That's the house of Israel, man. Boys spoil, and none saith restore, man. So part of the curses, they will be snared in these holes, these prison houses. That's part of the curses, man. And a great majority of people in those holes, in those prison houses, are people of color, man. You know, minorities, man, black and brown, man. You know. So-called black and brown. Look at their skin color. They both brown, actually. There's no such thing as black. Like I was saying, you know, it means black is a color, man. That's all it is. There's no people that is color of black. Black is this. This is black. Nobody is this dark. You know what I mean? And nobody is pure white, man. You know what I mean? So that's a social construct made in 1681, man. Categorize and compartmentalize people, put them in categories that really don't fit who they actually are, man. Just put them in a box, in a matter of speaking, man. A box of labelization, man. Let me get the other one. 10 and related to that Christmas tree, because that's symbolic spiritually. The Lord knocking that Christmas tree out, man. Because he don't like these holidays, man. These pagan holidays, man. 10 and where's that scripture? 10 and Jeremiah. Make sure that's it. I'll start at hear ye the word, hear ye the word which the Lord spaketh unto you, house of Israel. So spoken to the house of Israel through prophets. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the ways of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of the heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. 2/3 are considered as heathen. They become Hellenized, and they took on that heathenistic mindset, man. So they're going to be dismayed. But it's warning Israel in general not to be like the heathen. Be not dismayed like them. Learn not their ways, man. For the customs of the people are vain, which goes to being useless, futile, man. One cutteth a tree out of the forest, the work of the hands, and workmen with an axe. That goes to the tree, man. Cutting that tree down, making it what it is, man. That's the axe, man. They deck it with silver and gold, and fasten it with nails and with hammers, that it move not. And that goes to making it stabilized, man. The garland, the balls, decorating that tree, fasten it at the bottom to stabilize it so it can stand up so it won't move. Let me see if I can find the one I want. It may be Amos. Shalak on that. It might be Amos. Let me try Amos. I thought it was in Jeremiah. Let me see. Let me just find something. Here we go. Oh, yeah, Amos 5:21. Okay. I hate and despise your feast days, and I will not smell your solemn assemblies, man. Pertaining to these holidays, man. 5:21. Though ye offer me burnt offerings as a sacrifice and meat offerings, I will not accept them, neither will I regard the peace offerings of your fat beasts, because they are abomination to them, man. You know what I mean? Let me get it from a GNT, see what it says. I'll get it from a MSSG, the message of God, I believe that's what it means. I can't stand your religious meetings. I'm fed up with your conferences and conventions. I want nothing to do with your religious projects, your pretentious slogans and goals. I'm sick of your fund-raising schemes, your public relations, and image making. You know what I mean? So all these fancy things that go contrary to what they're supposed to do. Nice, and this is nice wording here too. Is, you know what I mean? The religious projects, the conventions, the conferences, that goes to the customs, traditions, and relating to these pagan customs, which the Lord is not dealing with, man. I had all I can take of your noisy ego music. When was the last time you sang to me? Do you know what I want? And what the Lord wants is, Scripture talks about, you fear the Lord, keep His commandments. 12 and 13 talks about, here the conclusion of the old matter. Fear God, keep His commandments. That's the whole duty of man. So fear Him and keep His commandments, man. Scripture says, better obedience is better than sacrifice. The part of obedience is pretty much doing as the Lord wants, man. You know, that's part of that duty, a duty of man, obedience. Better to obey than sacrifice. Obedience is better than sacrifice. Do you know what I want? I want justice, oceans of it. I want fairness, rivers, that, yeah. But the point is, what the Lord really wants is obedience from the nation of Israel, man. So that's what He wants, man. going to read the NIV, see what this says. I hate and despise your religious festivals. Your assemblies are a stench to me. So they stink to Yahweh Shem Yashah. Even though you bring me burnt offerings and grain offerings, meat offerings, burnt offerings, the grain will go to the bread offerings and different things. I will not accept them. Though you bring choice fellowship offerings, I will have no regard for them. Away with the noise of your songs. That's the scripture up there talking about when was the last time you sang, man. So your assemblies, your fellowships, your religious festivals and conferences, and your plans and your schemes, the Lord is not dealing with that, man. So that's abomination to him, man. I will not listen to the music of your harps, but let justice roll on like a river, righteous like a never failing stream. So that was relating to that. Let me see, go back to where I was at. That was a few articles. Let me see, let me go back. See what else. So yeah, please issue a warning ahead of the Rockefeller Center tree lighting event relating to the protest. That's what that goes to. 2nd Ezra 15. Get that. Just a few scriptures real quick. As you see them, protests that are disrupting or interfering or being an obstruction relating to bridges, relating to different venues, you know what I mean, where they protesting relating to these Palestinian movements. It's relating to ceasefire and different things. So they going all over the place. San Francisco, Texas, Philadelphia, New York, overseas, India, Rome, France, the various other countries, you name it, across the country, man, and other parts, respectfully, of the world relating to these protests, man. 2nd Ezra 15 and 16. Get it from a GNT. Number 16. There will be great political turmoil. We're seeing that. Democrats, Republicans. There's always turmoil. The respective governments and powers, whether here or abroad. One group trying to overpower another. And that's what you're seeing. You know what I mean? Factions, different groups. Factions, different sex groups trying to overpower one another, man. And gain control while ignoring the legitimate government. NIV. Number 16. There shall be unrest among the people, growing strong against one another. And that's what you're seeing. They shall, in their might, because the course in their actions, and they not regard the kings and princes. They shall, in their might, have no respect for their kings or chief of their leaders. And that's what you're saying, man. All over the world, this country, respectfully, other countries, over what? For example, social, political, financial, personal issues, man. This one here, ceasefire relating to what's going on over in Israel, Palestinian situation. So that's what you're saying, you know. are just a few articles relating to, related to news reports, different things, a few scriptures. There was this article, there was a video I was looking at talking about UN peacekeepers, seeing them, talking about them, pertaining to migration, being housed, being UN, which would be peacekeepers, having them, but they're just, there's nothing really peace about them, but they're talking about like areas being housed relating to them. They were trying to find information or, about certain things and they couldn't, because it was kind of, but they had a video showing, the UN vehicles and different things in various parts over the world, and over in London there's a video talking about a lady that, she had to a bed and breakfast. They were storing different things using her facility for relating to these crates and stuff, and she said there were pretty much arms in those crates, man. What I mean? So behind the scenes there could be a lot of things going on, man. Scripture talk about Luke 12:2. For there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, neither hid that shall not be known, man. So whatever is covered, it will be revealed, and whatever is hid will be made known, man. So whatever is behind them curtains, that curtain's going to be pulled away, and those things will be revealed, will be exposed, or be revealed, or both. Luke 8:17. For nothing is secret that shall not be made manifest, neither anything hid that shall not be known come abroad. Secret hid in the dark was going to be made manifest, going to be made known. So that's what's going to happen, man. So eventually, it will manifest and be revealed for its true intent, man. 18. Take heed, therefore, how ye hear. For whosoever have, to him shall be given. Whosoever has, it will be given, and whosoever have not, from him be taken even that which he seemed to have, man. And we conflate that with the ones in a position of power, because they seem to have, but eventually it's going to be taken away. For 2 Ezra 6:9, it says, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob's the beginning that followeth, man. So the end of a rulership, that's coming to an end. And that power of that's going to be taken away. Scripture talks about one is going to be profitable. 10:4 of Sirach, man. So whosoever have not, for him it shall be taken even that which he seemeth to have, because he seemeth to have it. He seemeth to have it in a very position of power, man. But it's going to be taken away, man, because everything has its time and season. Ecclesiastes 3:1, and he's not going to go beyond the bounds which he's going to pass, man. Job 14:5, man. So he's coming to an end of a time period of rulership, man, related to his eon or age, man. A time period of rulership, man. So it's coming to an end. So what he has seemed to have eventually will be taken, man, because everything has its time, and most of all, everything has its time and season, man. I hope this helps in some way. This is just a few reports relating to that. I want to give all praise, Yahweh Shem Yahshua Bashem Rakakada Zayah Wolf. I understand all apostles, men, and truth on down for this truth and knowledge. So, this truth and knowledge of Tawadi Yahweh Shem Yahshua, put in the spirit, all the apostles, men, and truth on down. Like-minded ones, the ones who teach the doctrine. For that, they call Yahweh Shem Yahshua Bashem Rakakada. Give all praise, Yahweh Shem Yahshua Bashem Rakakada. Zayah Wolf, I hope it helps y'all.